Imagine a time long ago in a land called Sumer. This was a time when cities were like islands, each one independent. These were city-states. Each city had its own ruler, a priest-king. The priest-king was a powerful figure. He was the bridge between the people and the gods. He led religious ceremonies and ensured the city's prosperity. The Sumerians believed in many gods. They believed these gods controlled everything. This made the priest-king's role vital. He had to keep the gods happy. If the gods were angry, bad things could happen. Floods, droughts, or even war could befall the city. These city-states were constantly vying for power. They fought over land and resources. This led to frequent conflicts between them. As these city-states battled, some grew stronger. They began to conquer their neighbors. Over time, these conquests led to the formation of larger kingdoms. As Sumerian city-states expanded, powerful rulers emerged. These rulers, no longer just priests, became kings. They united vast territories under their control. These kings built powerful armies. They constructed impressive temples and palaces. They also developed sophisticated systems of governance. One notable example is Sargon the Great. He was the king of Akkad. He conquered many Sumerian city-states. He established the first Mesopotamian empire. This marked a significant shift in Sumerian political history. No longer were they independent city-states. These kings were not just conquerors. They were also builders and administrators. They understood the importance of infrastructure. They built canals and irrigation systems. These improvements increased agricultural productivity. This in turn led to greater prosperity. Kings in ancient Sumer held immense power. They commanded armies, enacted laws, and oversaw religious ceremonies. The king's role was multifaceted. He was the military leader, the chief priest, and the head judge. He was responsible for protecting his people from both internal and external threats. Warfare was a constant threat in ancient Sumer. Kings built strong armies to defend their territories. They also engaged in offensive campaigns to expand their empires. Battles were fought with bronze weapons and chariots. Soldiers wore leather armor for protection. Wars were fought for a variety of reasons. These included control of resources, territorial expansion, and disputes over trade routes. Kings often sought divine blessings before going to war. They believed victory came from the gods. The Sumerians were pioneers in developing legal codes. One of the earliest known law codes is the Code of Ur-Nammu. This code, created around 2100 BC, established a system of justice based on retribution. It covered a wide range of offenses, from murder to property disputes. The Sumerian legal system aimed to maintain order and resolve disputes peacefully. They recognized the importance of fairness and justice. They believed that laws should apply equally to all members of society. To resolve conflicts, Sumerians relied on a system of courts and judges. Evidence was presented, and witnesses were called to testify. Punishments varied depending on the severity of the crime. They ranged from fines to corporal punishment. In some cases, the death penalty was imposed.